Hello, everyone. I am not Melissa, unless she really made some poor life choices. It's me. It's Matthew Murray, the guy that edits all the videos. And before we get to this Melissa moment, I just need to bring you up to speed on getting up to speed. You see, Melissa generates a lot of content, like a lot. And I do my best to keep up to date. We release 5 videos a week, and each one of them is a video edited by me and reviewed. And we try to always be just a little bit ahead, have a couple weeks worth of videos ready to be edited in case something happens and we need to take a break, which we never seem to do. So, if you'll notice in a lot of Melissa's videos recently, she's referencing home renovations, but you haven't seen any of them yet. That's because there's a pile of videos that she doesn't want to release until we have them all done. So that screws up the timeline. And she just informed me that she just did a couple of videos talking about an upcoming sale with a very specific date. That's already passed. So now the videos look silly. So I have to come on here ahead of time, me, humble video editor, who's failing miserably, and apologize to you. So I'm going to jump ahead in the timeline a little bit so that she can mention this upcoming sale that just happened, that's going to happen. That this is kind of like the Matrix where you lose track of time. But anyway, we're jumping around a little bit in the time lines. Thank you for your patience. She loves all of you, and it's on me. I'll do better. I'm just one man. I'm just human. Please forgive me. Don't beat me. Don't slam me in the comments. I will do better. I'm so sorry. And now to someone far better looking than me.
Hello, everyone. Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moments. Okay, so I just wanted to take a moment and let you guys know about a couple things. Okay, number one, I'm coming at you fresh-faced, right out of the shower. You guys, first thing on the agenda today. Okay, at the time of me filming this, it's Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. Okay, and this is a great time to reflect, of course, on what we're thankful for, on the things we have, and not focus on the things we don't have or the things that we want that we can't get, but just a time to focus on what we're grateful for. And the first thing I want to say is I'm grateful for all of you for watching my videos, for supporting me. It really means a lot. So I want to remind all of you on this wonderful, beautiful, the weather here is amazing, Thanksgiving weekend, that you gotta remember to take care of yourself. And I know everyone says this and everyone should do it, but I think a lot of us just don't. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend a lot of money. I mean, yeah, of course, going out and getting a manicure, pedicure, getting your hair done would be amazing. But let's face it, you guys, that stuff is expensive. It really is. And a lot of us can't afford it. And that's okay. There's things you can do for yourself to pamper yourself and to nourish your body. Because I'm telling you guys, one of the reasons I'm coming at you right out of the shower fresh faced is I was neglecting my skin. It was so dry and damaged. It just, I didn't feel good. So, and same with my hair. It was also dry and damaged. I mean, it's still damaged, let's be honest. I mean, I haven't had a haircut in 6 years, you guys. So of course it's damaged. But I took the time this morning. I had a nice shower. I did a hair mask on my hair. I conditioned, I treated it, I washed it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put serum in. I'll have to go do that. So I did all of that. I did a nice light scrub on my face. I did a whole scrub on my entire body, you guys. And it was a charcoal scrub, so the bathtub looked a mess, but that's fine. I cleaned it. It's okay. But just doing that, like, honestly, that process took me, I don't know, maybe an extra 15 minutes, maybe 20, And you guys, I feel so much better and my skin feels better. Of course, after that, I moisturized everything because you need to add that moisture back in. Don't mind this bruise, guys. I had a bit of a procedure. I'll tell you about that too. So anyway, I wanted to remind you guys, take time for yourself. It could be anything. It could be just taking 10 minutes in a quiet room to relax and meditate or do some deep breathing. I know it sounds corny and funny to some of you, but it really does make a big difference. Honestly, the deep breathing really helps. And it could be that. Head over to the dollar store. You guys can there's so many like face masks and beauty things there. Honestly, a lot of them are really good. And you pop that on, 20 minutes for a face mask or whatever the directions say. You could be doing other things even. Just taking the time to do one thing for yourself really is important. So I hope you guys will do that. If you do, let me know in the comments what you guys did, what you like to do. I just want to know because it's important, you guys. So that's number one. Okay. Number two, what else did I want to talk to you about? Announcement. Jeffree Star is releasing Halloween mystery boxes. Okay, now I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest. The last round of mystery boxes, you saw me unbox them. I'll be honest, I wasn't excited. I was more disappointed than excited on the last ones. Lots of duplicates, lots of the same things. There wasn't a lot of mystery. Like, they were all pretty much the exact same thing. The clothing items sucked, let's be honest. So after those, the first mystery boxes I ever had in my life, they were amazing. I was so excited, and that's why I ordered them last time. But you guys, after the last time, I was like, I don't know if I want these mystery boxes. I really don't know. But I'm telling you, Jeffree has a way of advertising to just pull you in. He just pulls you in. That's what he does. That's what he's great at, besides making amazing makeup, right? So the scoop on these Halloween mystery boxes, they are launching October 15th. Okay? That just happens to be my 10-year wedding anniversary. So I took it as a sign. I'm ordering them, you guys. I'm doing it. I'm ordering them. Am I ordering all of them? I don't know. Apparently, he has 3 Halloween mystery boxes this year. He just released a new, or hasn't been released yet, sorry. He's releasing a new mini palette. I don't know if there's a whole bunch of other stuff. He releases stuff so quick, you guys. He just released a collection called Pricked. Beautiful colors. I haven't ordered anything. Now he's releasing another mini palette, and it is called Weirdo. Again, beautiful colors in it. Spoiler alert. I'll let you pause or stop if you don't want to hear it. Okay? Spoiler alert. The Halloween mystery boxes will contain the mini palette of Weirdo. Okay? So you know right then and there, if I order all 3, I'm going to end up with 3 palettes. I know it. It's a Halloween, so usually I've never had his Halloween mystery boxes, but from what I've heard, they're kind of Halloween themed. I guess he's releasing some Halloween type of mirrors as well, so chances are there'll probably be one of those in the bigger box. No guarantees, I'm just saying, these are my thoughts. So the other thing is no Christmas mystery boxes this year. No Christmas mystery boxes this year, you guys. These Halloween ones are the last mystery boxes of 2021. Now, normally he does have Christmas ones. Apparently not this year. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. But these Halloween ones will be the last mystery boxes of 2021. That's another reason that I've decided I'm going to order them. Okay? Just because if the Christmas ones were coming, I probably would have gone for the Christmas. I also debated, do I wait, not order the Halloween ones until I see some of my other friends doing some unboxings to see if the stuff in there is something I want. But knowing my luck, this will be the one time that they sell out, right? I just have no luck, you guys. So I'm going to do my best to order them. Yeah, it's my anniversary, so I'm probably gonna be busy doing stuff. Not gonna lie, but that's okay. We'll make it work. We'll figure it out. So that's another thing I had to tell you. Jeffree Star Halloween mystery boxes, October 15th. Needed to share that with you. What else did I want to share with you? I knew I should have wrote this down, you guys. There's so many things. Okay, let's talk about the bruise. Do you see that? Let's talk about that bruise. Okay, here's the thing. Health update. Whoop whoop, health update. If you guys have been following my videos, you know after I took those COVID-19 vaccines, I had a few issues. Now, were they from the vaccine? We still don't really know. Timeline-wise, it fits. I don't know. There's no guarantee. I have been feeling better. My chest pain is not constant. It's not every day. Occasionally, if I'm doing something strenuous like outside yard work or something like that, it will really get aggravated. So yeah, but other than that, it's really not that bothersome anymore. Thank goodness. Um, However, my doctor did want to send me for a test just to see if maybe it wasn't my chest at all. Like it was my chest. Like that's where the pain was. That's where the problems was. But obviously bodies are complicated, right? Like you've got your heart, you've got your lungs, right? Behind that, you've got your esophagus, which connects to your stomach, right? Like there's a lot of anatomy there. So we kind of ruled out the heart. That looks fine on all the tests they did. They didn't really look at the lungs, but they did do an MRI. They didn't see anything. And he wanted to do another test just to see if maybe it was my esophagus and or stomach. I don't know why I did this. My stomach is not here. It's much lower. But anyway, he wanted to see esophagus or stomach. So I thought I was going just for a test. Okay, that's what it said on the little paper I got in the mail that said your appointment is this day and time. I thought it was a test. October 5th, 2 days after my birthday, is when I had to go for this. Yay me. And it was called a gastroscopy. I have had one before about 20 years ago when I was having gallbladder issues. You guys, it is horrible. It is a horrible test. Now, I remember it from last time, and I was awake. I was awake when I had it done, and it was horrible. They basically take you into this room, you lay down on your side. They have this, it's like a bite block that you bite on, and there's a hole in the center. You hear where I'm going with this? Then they take a fiber optic tube with a very micro camera on the end, and they literally shove it down your throat. And they look for any little things going down your throat and however far they stick this camera. You guys can hear that. I'm sorry, my neighbors are redoing their roof, so they're stapling. But anyway, so it was horrible. Like they sprayed some horrible tasting stuff on your uvula, that little thing at the back for your gag reflex. So hopefully you didn't throw up when they put the tube down your throat. It was horrible. They've obviously changed things since I had it done 20 years ago, because this was much different. And I'll tell you my experience. It was great. So the whole COVID thing's going around, right? They're canceling procedures, surgeries left, right, and center. So I was like, maybe this procedure will get canceled. I did receive a phone call. Now, I was supposed to go, I'm in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, for my friends who don't live here. And we have 3 hospitals here. Okay, we have the University Hospital, we have City Hospital, and we have St. Paul's Hospital. Originally, my paper said that I was supposed to go to City Hospital. I had to be at admitting at 9:30 a.m. on October 5th. Okay, now I got a phone call from a nurse saying, hi, I'm just calling to let you know that we're not canceling your procedure. We're still doing it, but you're no longer going to City Hospital. You're going to be going to St. Paul's Hospital. And I was like, okay. They said the day, the time, everything is the same. The only thing that's different is the hospital. Go to St. Paul's. No problem. I can do that. So I had to be there for 9:30 a.m. at St. Paul's. They told me, right? So I go, I'm there get to admitting at 9:30 a.m. like a good girl. There was really no one in the hospital. It was like empty. I go through admitting. They didn't appear to be anything wrong. They did the whole thing, signed my life away. They put the little wristband on me, gave me a whole stack of papers and said, do you know where you're going? And I said, no. They said, okay, just take the elevator, go up to the second floor. You're going to endoscopy unit. Okay, no problem. I can do that. I'm smart. So as I'm on my journey through the hospital, I'm following all the little signs, and all of a sudden it says day surgery this way. And I'm like, day surgery? Interesting. I thought I was just going for a quick test. No, my friends. I was on my way for day surgery. Had no clue. No clue. So I make my way to day surgery, and I'm greeted by a nurse, and she's like, oh, here, please just have a seat in our waiting room. We'll be right with you. I said, fantastic. So I'm sitting there, and I'm getting a little nervous at this point because I didn't realize it was a surgery. I thought it was just a quick little test like I had 20 years ago. Apparently not. So as I'm sitting there, I can hear, again, there's no one there. At least I don't see any other patients, just nurses walking around. And all of a sudden I can hear them talking, and I'm pretty sure they're talking about me. And all I can hear is the one nurse says, she's just in the waiting room. And I didn't hear, someone else had said something, I couldn't hear it. And then he responded with, well, I don't know, she's here. Like, I don't know, she's here. So I'm like, what's going on? So after 5 minutes maybe in the waiting room, another nurse comes and gets me, and he takes me into a full-on hospital room. Full-on room. The bed, like, full-on door, curtains, bathroom, full-on hospital room. And he said, okay, this is going to be your room for the day. And I'm like, the day? So I'm like, wait a second. Saw a sign that said day surgery. This is my room for the day. I'm piecing it together, and I'm getting more scared, right? And he's like, yeah, so your procedure is scheduled for 2:30. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I was told to be here at 9:30. I brought out my letter, because I took my letter with me. I'm like, look, 9:30. And he goes, I don't know what happened, but you're not scheduled till 2:30. So you're already here. Because of the whole COVID thing, they didn't want to let me leave. He's like, you're already here. Here's your room. And I'm like, great. Thanks. So not only is my procedure at 2:30, I'm also scared and nervous because apparently it's day surgery now. And I'm there all day in my own room. I mean, at least I have my own room, right? That's fine. So whatever. Sorry, story time with Melissa goes a long time here. So fine. So he gives me a gown. He gives me the robe. He gives me the little booties, you know, the whole thing. Whatever. I'm in there for, I don't know how long. I'm in there for a while. A different nurse comes. She's got a whole chart she's got to fill out. So she's asking me all my medical history. Like, she's everything, right? She's asking me, you know, can you remove, I have my ring. Can you take your ring off? Can you take your piercing out? You know, I also have ear piercings, like, can you remove them? And I'm like, well, I can take my nose ring out, but I can't take these out because they're, you know, put in by a piercer. And she's like, okay, no problem. Shouldn't be a big deal. So I'm like, okay. So apparently, then she's like, okay, so they're going to do a COVID test. Great. This is like my 5th COVID test I've had to do over the course of COVID. So this one was interesting, though. I've had the COVID test where they put the little swab up one nostril and you're done. This one, they went up both nostrils, and they did both inside swabs of my throat. Seriously, it was horrible. Whatever, came back negative, of course. So fine. Did that. Then she's like, okay, I'm going to put your IV in. Bruise. IV. And then the anesthesiologist is going to come talk to you. And I'm like, anesthesiologist? They're like, oh yeah, you're completely under. Like, this is day surgery. I'm like, great. I don't do well with needles, guys. I don't. I don't. Whatever. It's fine. And I hate IVs. I don't know what it is. Every single time they put the IV in, it bruises on me and it hurts. It stings and it hurts. And I know they usually say that you can feel it when it goes in and then you don't feel it anymore. I can feel it the whole freaking time, you guys. It's horrible. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So that bruise is from my IV, long story short. So fine. So I'm texting my husband the whole way, you know, telling him what's going on, the whole thing. And he's like, oh, I didn't realize it was surgery. I'm like, I didn't realize it was surgery either. All they said was, have someone drive you. You can't drive yourself. Have someone drive you. Well, now I know why, because they completely knocked me out. So anyway, whatever. I'm laying there, the whole thing. They were able to get me in early. They actually got me in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was there from 9:30 till 1. Not a big deal. Whatever. It's fine. Got me in at 1. Honestly, they took me into the room. They're prepping me. Like, they're putting like heart monitors on me. They're putting blood pressure cuffs on me. They're putting cords everywhere. And there's like 5 people in there, and they're all doing different things to my body, right? Like, they're doing so much stuff, you guys. And I literally remember the anesthesiologist saying, okay, I'm going to put this medicine in right now. I'm like, okay. And then I woke up like an hour later. They took me in at 1. I woke up at 2:10. And I had anesthesia, you guys. Like, I was groggy. I was tired. It was the whole thing. Long story short, they actually found something. Oh my goodness. Out of all the tests. So they thought that I was experiencing acid reflux. And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think it is. But that's what they thought. So they wanted to check my whole esophagus out. My esophagus is 100% fine. Nothing wrong with it. They also said when they were in there, if they saw any polyps or anything, they would do biopsies. They didn't find anything. So thank God for that. So they didn't do any biopsies. However, when they got down to my stomach, that's where the problem occurred. I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I know I am, okay? They've determined that I have a Hiatal? No, that's not right. Hiatal. That's how you say it. Hiatal hernia. Okay? Now, most people have heard of a hernia, right? They know what it is. This is a hiatal hernia. So this is actually a hernia of the upper stomach. So I can't really remember. Google it if you want. It has to do with something. There's a hole, and I don't remember if it's the diaphragm that's going into my stomach, or I think so, or something going into my diaphragm. Something's not right there. There's a hole. There's a hole that shouldn't be there. So that's what's causing my problems. And I've done some research, and turns out I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy back in 2010. Turns out that this can actually be a complication of that surgery. So it's possible this is a complication all the way back from 2010. How long has it been there? I don't know. So now treatment, what do we do? Well, they put me on pills, yay, horrible pills that I have to take 4 times a day. And I have to take them like an hour or 2 hours before or after food. And I have to take them like 4 hours after other medication. It's a whole thing, and there's 4 times a day. So it's really hard to get them all in and still be able to eat. It's a difficult process, but whatever. I'm on these pills. Who knows how long I'm on these pills for? Now, if you've been following my channel, you know that I am currently in the bariatric program with the Regina bariatric unit, and everything has been canceled on me for the 2nd time. Woo! So, there's a chance when they actually get to my surgery that while they're doing my bariatric surgery, they may also fix my hernia because they're going to be in there anyway. Apparently this is quite a common thing where they fix hernias and do bariatric surgery at the same time. So in a way, lucky for me that I already have a surgery sometime in the future, and they can probably fix this at the same time. So that's my health update. Now, is that what was causing all the chest issues I was having right after the vaccine? I don't know. It definitely could have been a contributing factor to it, because it does say that this can cause chest pain and things like that. So it's still a mystery, you guys. We still don't know. Is it the hernia? Was it the vaccine? Was it the loss of our dog Susie? We don't know. We have no idea. So anyway, that's my health update. And obviously, as soon as I have a surgery or I get more information about what to do, about what's happening, of course, I will give you guys updates on that as well. Okay. So I know this has been just a lot of talking in this video, you guys, but I wanted to give you those updates. I wanted to let you know what was going on. Don't forget, Jeffree Star Halloween Mystery Boxes, October 15th. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this video. We're already over 25 minutes, you guys. I talk so much. Anyway, thank you guys for watching as always, and make sure that you come back and check out my upcoming videos, because those ones will be a lot more fun with a lot more of unboxings, and you can see what I've been spending my money on. So we'll see you guys then. Bye.